Hi everyone, welcome to Ethernal Realms and welcome to the month ahead tarot reading. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a comprehensive view of the month. Additionally, I would recommend watching the astrology of the month ahead for your zodiac to get a different perspective of the month. While you will know the astrology in advance, through that video, I will also send you a reminder when the astrological events are near. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell, and you will be notified as the events occur. I occasionally post behind the scenes meditation guidance, quizzes, and polls, which you can check out for yourself. And it goes without saying that you will be notified when new videos are out, such as other zodiac readings and pick a card tarot readings too. If you prefer to cut down the guesswork about your month ahead, you can always connect with me via Etsy to get a personalized week-by-week month ahead reading. Enough about me, let's talk about you. Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, welcome to your reading. Let's get into it and see what July is bringing in for you. So we have the first one as the broom, which says new home, new attitude. So some of you could be literally moving, or this is about getting a new home, neatening up your home, organizing things. With the broom here, you might be doing some, deep cleaning and decluttering as well. Maybe you're giving away some things and reorganizing your space to make things more efficient, more airy, and things like that. The second major highlight here we have is dog far away, which says a distant friend is thinking of you. And the third one we have wealth and victory in some endeavor. So victory in regards to wealth, okay? Okay, so let's see your tarot cards and oracle as well, and then we'll talk about it. We have the Six of Wands corresponding with that victory attitude. Then we have the Four of Swords, which is about peace, contentment, finding some rest time, retreating, taking a vacation. We have the Nine of Wands, which is about hard-earned victories, perseverance, tenacity, pushing past any hurdles, lack of discipline and all that. It's like, it's the final push, okay? It's the final push, last bits, last details to take care of. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is talking about that wealth situation, but also that peace and retreating concept. It's also about self-care. Oh, lovely. We have the King of Pentacles as well. So the Queen and the King, this is talking about, romantic harmony too. And we have the Moon coming in, which corresponds with Pisces. Okay. And Pisces for you is in your third house of communication and travel. You might not be expecting a travel plan to come up, but I think once you finish a certain type of project, or let's say cleaning and whatnot, you're like, okay, I'm going to rest and relax for a little bit, and that retreat type of quality is coming in with the Moon as well. Also, it's indicating that you need to pay attention to your intuition so that you know how far to push in a certain direction and where you need to just let it be and surrender. Okay, let's see some more. We have Creator Earth, which is corresponding to you. You're an earth sign. And Queen and King of Pentacles is as well talking about that earth energy. We have one step ahead is all you need. So taking initiation is important in getting towards your goals. We have your soul shines, which is about embracing your uniqueness. One step ahead is all you need is also indicating that this is just the last step. Okay, just one more step and then you're done. We have accept and receive, which puts you in that divine feminine energy. Okay, so lovely stuff. Earth sign is regarded as a feminine energy along with the water sign. So mostly that's what we're seeing here. There's just a little bit of the fire and air going on, but that's kind of finishing up. The energy is fading in that way. Now, the North Node is shifting into Aries from Taurus. So now it is going to be a lot of focus and fulfillment that you can find through your home, and also paying attention to your inner world, your private self. What do you do in your downtime? When no one is there, what do you do? All of these things can bring you plenty of growth and insight. So spending time by yourself, spending time with your loved ones, family members. Also, there is a likelihood of, focusing more on the family than the career and the legacy, perhaps because, you've completed something major and now, you just feel like you need a bit of a break, you need some shift. So that is likely. and you're putting yourself as a priority here in this month, and that's absolutely lovely. That's what allows you to release and let go and kind of trust other people to manage without you for some time. Because, and that's not the reason why you are leaving, though. I feel like you feel like you deserve it. Okay, you want to be in that savoring state of, let me enjoy this moment, let me savor the moment, let me try out these different foods and cook and plant things, and even like travel places, and just let me be at peace in my cocoon. Okay, it's very comforting, the whole energy here. If you have been struggling to find some time to rest and relax and find that comfort zone, this is talking about you've learned all you needed to learn in order to create that comfort, and now in this month you're seeing a major breakthrough in that regard. And of course, financial blessings and victories and all of that, that can absolutely help in creating some more rest, peace, and quiet time. But I don't see you sparing any details or any expenses when it comes to pampering yourself, and you should. Okay, you absolutely should, because this is well deserved. That's why. Okay, you've pushed hard, you work very well, you are very tenacious, and there's nobody that can say no to that. Okay, you make a wonderful leader as well, and it's not like you're shutting the door to the outside world completely. Okay, if somebody needs your help, you can still like guide them, but you're making it a point that you're not overly involved in a certain situation. Let's say you're in a leadership position, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to give you direction, I'm going to delegate the tasks, and I trust that you guys can do this. And you're listening to your intuition, whether or not you actually trust them. And, you're just letting things happen. The accept and receive is that, non-attachment, being in the flow state. Letting things that are, let them be, That's coming through. Very nice. Quite peaceful. I'm really loving the joy. It's quiet, sobering, but at the same time, so much needed. It feels quite nourishing, to be honest. We have lots of green coming through as well, so your heart is feeling happy and fulfilled. You feel more like yourself. There can be a journey of self-discovery as well. In some cases, if you find it very difficult to let go of the goals in the professional world, this can talk about you feeling uncertain whether or not you should leave that space, or change your role. Maybe perhaps you're not interested in what you're working on anymore because the project is over. You're not like, well, now what? But because it's none of the highlights, I don't see it being such a massive problem. Perhaps it's in the back of the head that you might deal with in the future months, like August or so, but not yet here. As long as you're listening to that intuition, you're going to be fine. And one step after the other, that's what you signify. That's what earth signs symbolize as well. It's about being methodical and practical. It's not about rushing to conclusions or taking impulsive decisions. In that way, I guess you can find, Aries quite difficult because it's very fast paced, and it's quite ambitious and initiative taking in that way. So it immediately wants to do something. It's quite impulsive deep down. So you might feel uncertain about what the world would do, even though you trust yourself. Maybe the decisions you're taking is a result of projects coming to a close, or some commitments coming to a close. You're like, okay, well, I don't know what to do now. I feel like I have to do something. There can be that quality here, because after all, you are a cardinal sign, quite action taking, action oriented. So you like that pursuit of something. Don't worry, your tenacity is not going anywhere if you take a bit of a break. Yes, so caring for your sleep time and carving out some meditation time would be very optimal. It can help you enjoy the entire month in a very level-headed manner. Nothing feels like too much when you do that. I'm also getting that you are wanting to express yourself more in a maybe you're getting involved with like craftsmanship or something like that, where you're using your hands and using tangible items, let's say woodworking or metalworking, and you're feeling quite satisfied and grounded in that experience. So yes, grounding yourself is a very wonderful way. Also connecting with the element of water, working with full moons, maybe you do rituals. If so, I think it would work out quite well, especially like related to your, you know, your home priorities, your family priorities, as well as where you want to go in life. Okay, I'm also getting that your work is giving you the resources so that you can rest at home. Okay, that's honestly such a primary theme coming through. In terms of relationships as well, I'm seeing more like a commitment type of situation. Perhaps you've been through a lot of tough times with your partner and uncertainties as well. You didn't know if it was going to work out or not. And in that way, you might be, you know, coming to a point of stability and co-working space where you just feel victorious. Like, yes, we were able to triumph over it. And now we can, like, you know, rest and be peaceful, just spend time with each other. In terms of new relationships as well, you might have wondered whether or not it was a possibility for you, but now you're in that space where you just regard yourself quite highly, and you're also receiving lots of validation from the outside. But I think you have your eye on someone, especially just one, okay, that you prefer. And you might be manifesting them. It could be a long time manifesting, but it seems like there is some type of fruition here. But it is accompanied by a surrender. Okay, so as soon as you surrender, you find that you accomplish all of these things. Okay, what else do we have for Capricorns in the month of July? Uranus, 8th house, and Aquarius. Okay, so Uranus rules Aquarius, and we're talking about making some changes. There can be some fears and insecurities that if you have been struggling with, this is about breaking out of that. 8th house also talks about other people's money. So if you have to apply for research grants, or, you know, you have to give proposals and all of that, and then you have to wait around for other people to be paying you, then this indicates that there are some changes in the way that you go about these things, and there can be some important breakthroughs where there was stagnancy and difficulties. Breakthroughs are absolutely stunning here, but apart from that, it also talks about, you know, subconscious belief systems coming to a close, where you limit yourself, where you stop yourself. So as you go through these, you know, fears and insecurities, you're absolutely like getting through them. Okay, I don't see you feeling stuck here, because we also have the triumph. So you understand that about yourself. It's a new facet that you're learning about you, and you're kind of grateful here, and it helps you feel more secure, rooted, and grounded. And that takes you to a more, you know, abundance mindset. You feel so much more confident about yourself and your capabilities. You know your worth, and you showcase yourself much more, you know, charmingly as well. A cool as a cucumber is the vibe I'm getting. Cool as a cucumber, but very charming. And it's that kind of stability where, you know, people, when they see you, they're like, whoa, that person must know a lot. You know, that person must network a lot, must know a lot, must do a lot, you know. That kind of vibe is coming through, where your reputation is just, it's upgrading, it's heightening. Okay. Attachments and belief systems around success, or around your relationships to work, to fame, to success, whatever, that is also going to come up and be challenged in that way. But challenge in a way that if this is not true, then it is going to feel like a challenge. And you know, the point is for you to work through it and let some things go, or to transform certain ideas to, you know, change their expression in a way that is more beneficial to you. Okay, because and this I'm getting more so from like subconscious programming, conditioning, and childhood tendencies and all of that. Like if you were told since you were a child that you must be successful, there's no other way out and all of that, then you must take it as your life's mantra. Okay, like this is it, this is the only thing I'm doing now, right? But at some point, at that point, perhaps it was very encouraging for you, because you put your front foot forward and you just went for your biggest goals without being afraid, because you just got to do it. But at some point, when you have your own thoughts and when you have your own way of working, that can act like a block. So everything is not beneficial at every time, and it is kind of up to us how to, you know, segregate these two ideas. So this is kind of one of those phases where you're thinking about these things while you're at home, home or while you are alone. Okay, and that's going to be very productive. It puts you in that, the abundance mindset. You're actually attracting more wealth and more, advancement in your career life, in your goals and status as well, whatever it is that you're wanting. So by letting go of certain things, you gain a lot of things. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Capricorns. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed, that the reading resonated with you and you found it insightful. Let me know your thoughts. If you want a personal reading, you can reach me via Etsy. The link is in the description box and the comment below. I will see you some other time. Until then, take care. Bye.